everybody. Brad Nessler along with my partners Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. The players will have to battle cold temperatures in the game tonight between the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Colorado State Rams. It's late in the season, and these two Pac-10 teams are prepared and ready to go to war. And here come the Rams. The Rams are coming into this game looking very fired up. Kirk, what are your thoughts on today's game?
Arizona State is led offensively by their quarterback, and he's the #1 reason why I'm picking them to win this game. I look for him to spread this defense out and attack them from every direction. Big game today by the quarterback.
I like it, Kirk. That's an excellent pick.
The Sun Devils are not going to lose this one.
Arizona State has the ball teed up, and we're ready for kickoff.
To start the game.
Decent kick. West takes it from the 6. Juke move. Good, solid return that time.
You're right, and what allowed him to come up with a nice return were some key blocks up front.
Yep, and a few more of those key blocks, and it would have been really big.
Well, folks, lining up at halfback is a very, very special player.
You bet, Brad. This kid has a great combination of speed and power. He'll be the focal point of this offense. If the defense can't contain him, they'll be in for a long day.
Yeah, this kid is talented, but you know what, Kirk? I talked to the middle linebacker yesterday at the hotel, and he said this back wasn't going to get 50 yards against them.
Wow, those are big words, Coach. We'll have to watch to see what happens.
They line up at the 45.
Ball on the 45
Second down.
yard line.
The Rams come out in a shotgun. Brought down at the 46-yard line.
Third
down.
down. Ball on the 46-yard line.
The defense comes out in the dime package. West on the toss. He spins around, shakes off a tackle, and he's tackled at the 50. Solid play by the defense, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That wasn't a bad game there, but getting first downs are way more important than your rushing average.
4th and 3.
They come out in a punt
Ball
formation.
on the 50-yard line.
Mixon is back to receive. Hangs it up high. Black signals for a fair catch.
This is a pretty good place for them to start their first drive.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity early on in the game to get some points on the board, Coach.
They'll start this drive at the 17-yard line.
Will start the drive at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10.
High formation here. Back to pass. Edwards lets it fly with the spin. Cribbs with the tackle at the 26-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
Arizona State has a pretty impressive offense this year, wouldn't you say, fellas?
The numbers say it all, Brad. This team is one of the top 10 offenses in the entire nation.
Yep, they've been clicking on all cylinders this year. Let's see if they can continue to play well today.
He breaks it, and they push him out at the 37. There's a flag on the field, and I think I have a good feeling of what this might be.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
He looked like he had a handful of jersey on that one.
You know, you can get away with a little holding, but hey, you can't do that.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. The Devils come out in the ace formation. Ryan is the single setback. Drops to throw. Lets it go. It's tipped. May was the intended target on the play. That'll make it 3rd down. It's 3rd down.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
He drops back. He'll dump it short. Incomplete. Almost picked off. Poor decision to throw it into such tight coverage.
Fourth and 10.
The Sun Devils are lining up to punt it away. West will be the return man. He punts it. West calls for the fair catch. The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball.
The offense looked a bit out of sync on that last possession, Coach.
And it was the defense that threw them out of sync, Kirk. Those guys are fired up. Let's see if they can hold them again.
They'll start at the 41. The Rams set up in the gun. James drops back on 1st down. He throws it into traffic, and it's picked off. They'll bring him down at the 38-yard line. And he probably should never have thrown that ball.
When your receivers are covered like that, sometimes as a quarterback, it's better to just take the sack than take your chances with a throw.
Well, I think they might have gone just a little too far that time.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
They'll start this drive at midfield.
Take over at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
The defense sets up in the dime. Little handoff. Brought down at the 48-yard line. Ryan comes away with 5 yards on the carry, so that'll make it 2nd down. Second down.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The defense sets up in the nickel. Sanders tackles him behind the line for a loss on the play.
They tried some misdirection there, Kirk, but the defense just didn't look like they were buying it.
Well, the running back had a nice hole there, but the problem was that there was a big, ugly defender sitting right in it.
3rd down. The Devils are lining up with 3 receivers. Edwards back to pass. He lets it go. His receiver has it. And that pass and catch gives him a 1st down.
Yep, they got the 1st down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
It's 1st and 10. Ball
on the
41.
41-yard line.
Colorado State comes out in a 3-4. Play fake. He looks. Wants to throw outside. Someone got a hand on it. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
Edwards back to throw. He throws. Got it to him on the run. He's taken down at the 30. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, let me tell you the reason why this play worked. The defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and he made them pay right there.
1st and 10.
1st down.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Arizona State sets up in the eye. He looks to throw on 1st down. Throws it out there. He dives and he got it. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
It's 2nd down. Arizona State comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Edwards with a nice play fake. Looks to the end zone. He brings it down. Touchdown.
This is his 15th touchdown reception of the year. What do you think, Kurt?
It's incredible. This receiver has played well all year long, and you can bet that and he'll finish the season with a few school records.
He's already one of the nation's leaders in receiving touchdowns.
And the season isn't even over yet. Don't be surprised if he finishes at the top of that list.
They'll line up for the point after. And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Arizona State is lining up to kick this one off. Kicks it away. Price fields it in the end zone. Well, the offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive. Let's see if they can do a little bit better here.
The
First and 10.
State Rams take over at the 15-yard line. First and 10.
Cat 82.
First down, look at the throw. He unloads it. Caught. Spins upfield. And down he goes at the 26-yard line.
These days, you need a running back who can not only run the football, but who has good hands as well.
Yeah, and this kid just put his hands on display. That's a great pickup by this back.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 26. Colorado State goes with the ace set here. West on the handoff.
He had every last pound of that big frame heading toward the ball carrier.
Yeah, it can't feel too good taking hits from that guy. He's as big as you and me combined, Kirk.
And faster, too.
This defense has had a rough time keeping their opponents out of the end zone, Kirk.
Whoa, look at the yardage these guys are giving up. They can't keep doing that if they're going to expect to win any games.
West will run it again. It was the defensive lineman that got a hold of him there.
And when that kid gets a hold of you, then you usually go down.
And you're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
From their own 25-yard line. Third down. Colorado State in a four-wide set. He zips it out. Oh, he had a shot at some pick.
Now that's the way to get in there and break up a pass.
And more importantly, Coach, brings up a fourth down situation.
Fourth and 11.
The Rams are lining up to punt it away. Maine, the return man. He gets it away. Maine takes it at the 45. Let's see if this defense has trouble defending the pass again here.
If they do, my friend, look out. They're going to give up another touchdown in a hurry.
The offense will take over at the 46-yard line.
The drive at the 46-yard line. First and 10.
He jukes him. Cook with a takedown at the 43-yard line. He picked up big yardage on that run.
Oh, this is great blocking up front. Nice job of holding on to their blocks, allowing him to break through for some big yards.
First
From
and
the
10.
43-yard line. First down. The Sun Devil go with the I formation. Edwards drops to throw. Lets it fly. Complete. And he's taken down at the 41. And the pass is caught, but he goes nowhere.
Yeah, nice job there by the defense to get to him and make the sure tackle before he could make any moves to break loose.
Second and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
One man backfield. Edwards back to throw. He's looking down the middle, and he's got him on the run.
You know, it's really easy to overlook those guys on the line.
Yeah, the defense came after them, and those linemen held them long enough for the quarterback to throw for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on 24-yard line. Edwards steps back to pass. Bush, here comes the pressure. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. Second down and 14. Ball on the 28-yard line. Ryan alone in the backfield. He drops back. Stepping up. Fires. Tackle at the 13-yard line. And fellas, this is really turning into a very impressive drive.
3 first downs and counting on this drive, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building some momentum here. And more importantly, they've kept this defense on the field.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Devils come out in the ace formation. Wants to throw outside. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
Arizona State has one of the best red zone offenses in the country, so it'll be a big surprise if they don't get some points on the board here.
It's hard to keep them out of the end zone when they get this close.
And their kicker is solid from inside 40 yards, so they're almost guaranteed some points on this possession.
Gandy brings him down at the 5. They pick up 2 yards on the play-action pass.
On the play.
Third and 2. 5 yards to the goal line. The Devils go with the I formation. White tackles him for a loss on the play. The running back just lost the handle on that one.
Look out. That ball flew out of there like a wet bar of soap.
They'll take over at the
6-yard line. First and 10.
Colorado State comes out of the shotgun, throws down the middle, and it's caught. And he's tackled at the 24-yard line.
The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, it was man-to-man defense, and it looked like the receiver just beat the cover man for the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 24. First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
He's brought down at the 20. From their own 20-yard line. Second down and 14. It's right. Spin move. Vogel tackles him at the 26. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
Third and 8. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Colorado State comes to the line with 3 wide. James tosses it left. Tackle made at the 29. They don't pick up the first on that play.
Brad, that defense is saying, not so fast, my friend. You're not going to run that ball that easy.
Fourth and 5.
Colorado State ready to punt this one away. May is back deep to return. He gets it off. May fields it at the 38. They were lucky to prevent a big return there.
Yep, that could have been big if he could have gotten a few more blocks and was able to find the seam.
They'll take the ball here at the 45.
First and 10.
Arizona State goes with the ace set here. Ace backfield. He looks to throw on first down. He'll dump it short. Complete. And they make the stop at the 49. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
They line up at the 49.
Ball on the
Second and
49-yard line.
Edwards goes with a play fake. He passes it. He's knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. And the completion nets some very little yardage. Coach, what's up with that play?
I'll tell you, those defenders crashed in and got him in a hurry. No chance to get anything there.
It's third down. High formation here.
49-yard line.
There was some movement on the line.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still
The penalty
third
will
down.
force him into third and long now.
Yes, sir. The coach is going to give him a little talking to when he gets off the field.
Third on their own 46-yard line. It's third down. Edwards drops back, steps up, across the middle, and it's the senior. Tackle at the 38-yard line. Wow, how about that third down conversion?
Boy, what a play here, guys. I'm really impressed with the poise of this young quarterback. He was very cool and collected out there on that third and long play.
It's first and 10.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Arizona State comes out with an I formation. Setting up the play action. He lets it go. And his fullback, he's taken down at the 31. And a nice pickup through the air.
I'll tell you what, fellas, I love this kid's throwing ability. He's got a quick release, and he's very accurate.
It's second down and about 3 yards. Ball on the 31-yard line. They're in the eye. Edwards hasn't thrown a bad one this drive. Caught. Sanders tackles him for a loss on the play. They lose 3 yards there. They'll line it up again on third down. Edwards, back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Complete. Newman brings him down at the 28-yard line. Doesn't get enough for the first down.
Yeah, nice job of making a few yards, but they got to be disappointed they didn't make the first down.
It's fourth down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. Ryan lines up as a single back. There's the play fake. Lets it go. Catches it. Brought down in the open field. That play could not have come at a better time.
Oh, that was absolutely the perfect time to go with that play on fourth down.
Yep, the defense thinks they got him right where they want him. And then, whoosh,
First
and 10.
Ball on the
First down.
24-yard line.
The Sun Devil line up in an I formation. He looks to throw on first down. Throws a lob pass out to the right. And he's tackled at the 19. And they get 5 yards from that completion. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. Based on their last visit to the red zone, I'd expect them to take better care of the ball this time around. Brought down at the 3. And that's their third first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points
First
on
and
them.
goal.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. Let's see if they can punch this one in. Edwards with the play fake down the middle. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Looked like the defense just forgot about the tight end on that play.
Yeah, he seemed to slip right through the secondary and find an opening. I can't believe the defense allowed that to happen.
Especially in the red zone, Kirk. They got to be aware of this guy's pass-catching abilities.
They're setting up for the PAT. And he converts the extra point. Over 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The score is Arizona State 14, Colorado State nothing. Arizona State gets set to kick this one away. Decent kick. West has it at the 5. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
They'll start this drive at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Rams line up with a single set backfield. James hands off, and he takes a big hit at the 20-yard line. The D lineman wasn't letting anyone by him that time.
And the big fella did a heck of a job plugging up the hole where that play was supposed to go.
That guy's so big, Kirk, he doesn't plug up holes. He plugs up the whole line down there. Yo!
Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on their own 20. The Rams come out in a shotgun. He steps up. Fuller comes up with a sack. It's third down at 15 to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. The Devils bring in their dime package. He's looking, throws back across field. And he's got it, going the other way now. Touchdown, ASU. And some of the players are looking back because we have a penalty on the play.
Holding on the offense. The penalty is declined.
The quarterback threw a pretty ball there for the touchdown.
But don't forget about the catch. The receiver made one heck of a grab, too.
They'll line up for the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Less than 2 to go in our first quarter of play. The score, Arizona State 21, Colorado State nothing. They line up to kick this one away. He kicks it off. West takes it at the 4. Can't wrap him up.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
The offense will start at the 27.
At the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
West takes the toss right. He spins around. And there's a fumble, and he's level at the 33-yard line. Talk about a close call. The running back put the ball on the ground, but the offense keeps possession.
Yo, Kirk, is it somebody's birthday on defense?
I don't know. Where are you going with this one, Coach?
Well, it's got to be somebody's birthday because this running back is handing out presents out there. Either that or he's doing his best to get benched.
Now I got you, Coach. Fumble, birthday present. I got you.
They'll bring him down at the 35-yard line. They'll line up at
and
the
2.
35.
Ball on the
3rd and 2 coming up here.
35-yard line.
The Rams line up with a single set backfield. James flips it left. And he is drilled at the 33. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a great job by the defense. These guys are disguising their defense so well that they're confusing the quarterback and the offensive line.
4th and 4.
Looks like they're going to punt it
Ball on
away
the
here.
33-yard
May
line.
is back deep to return the punt. He gets it away. May fields it at the 38. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
They'll go to work
at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
The defense comes out in the dime package. 1st down, looking to throw. Throws it, complete. Glasper with the tackle at the 48. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
From the 48-yard line. 2nd down. Defense lines up in a 3-4. Edwards on play action. He throws it. He snags it. He's tackled at the 44. 4-yard gain, and that'll be a 1st down.
The playbook is wide open when you have 1st or 2nd down and short. It's tough to defend against those short passes because the defense doesn't know if you're going to run or throw the football.
The Rams line up in a 3-4. Edwards on play action. He throws it. He's got his tight end. Tackle at the 21-yard line.
You know, it's really easy to overlook those guys on the line.
Yeah, the defense came after them, and those linemen held them long enough for the quarterback to throw for a 1st down.
First down.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
He drops back. He's looking for his man. It's complete. Newman tackles him at the 11-yard line. They're moving the ball very well on this drive, guys.
Yep, the defense is preventing the deep ball, but the problem is they can't stop the short stuff.
And the offense seems to be building a little bit more momentum on every play.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most. Arizona State sets up in the I. Edwards hands it off. Newman with a takedown at the 2. 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 1.
Ball on
2
the
yards to the
2-yard
end zone. They set up in an I down by the goal line.
Watch for play action on this one.
They brought him down for the sack at the 8. They're down and 7. 8 yards out. They come out in a nickel. Looks to pass. Lets it go, and it falls incomplete. Just couldn't drag a foot in bounds.
And it would have been one heck of a toe drag, that's for sure.
You got that.
They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This will be a 25-yarder. The kick is up, and it is good. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. is lined up to kick this one off. Decent kick. West fields it at the 3. Breaks one.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coke. Richards tackles him for a loss on the play. That was well defended by this defense.
Hey, that linebacker made a nice play, but what about all those big guys up front on the defensive line? They're good too, boy.
Well, they created the play this time, Coach.
Second
The offensive
and 11.
line is so concerned
Ball
with
on
their
the
penetrating
26-yard
abilities
line.
that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
The Devils bring in the nickel package. They hand it off. Makes a move. Brought down at the 31-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. They line up at the 31. Third down. Toss. Williams brings him down for a loss. So the toss to the halfback doesn't work. That's a loss of about 3 on the play.
Fourth and 9.
The Rams are lining up to punt it away. Thomas awaits the snap. He gets it off. May fields it at the 40. A good job on their last drive, getting 3. See if they can get some more on this drive. They'll get the ball here at the 44-yard line.
First and 10.
Edwards to the air on first down. Has some daylight. And he's taken down at the 38. A decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk, good job by the quarterback here reading this play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young quarterback of recognizing the coverage and spotting the open man.
First
From the 38-yard line.
Ball on the
First down.
38-yard line.
The Devils go with the I formation. Edwards still has it. Wants to throw outside. And nobody's figured out how to slow this offense down all season long.
Yeah, he's really piled up the yards this season. Kirk, I wouldn't be surprised one bit if he wins the Heisman Trophy.
Well, it's always debatable, but he may be the best college football player this year.
It's first down.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Single set backfield. Handoff to the right. Tries to shoot. He's taken down at the 22-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Second down.
7. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Delayed handoff. Tries to juke. They'll get him for a loss. Just nowhere for the ball carrier to go as the linebacker met him in the backfield.
Boy, what great play recognition by this linebacker. He saw the run was coming, and he just shot through the gap and made a great tackle.
Third and 9.
It's third
Ball
down.
on the 24-yard line.
And on third and long, watch out. This quarterback's looking to keep the drive alive. Steps up in the pocket. He's drilled as he throws. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempt. It's up. And it's good. He got a lot of jersey on that play. Not too much argument about this call.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
Beep! Beep!
Scooter, what are you doing?
Kirk, my friend, that's the sound of the offense going in reverse.
They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt.
34-yard
From 51 yards away. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And it sails through the uprights. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it. West fields it in the end zone.
Yo, the defense really stepped up to force that 3 and out on the last drive.
Yeah, the offense wasn't clicking on their last possession. We'll see if they have things figured out on this next drive.
Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. James has 4 receivers lined up here. Drops back on first down. Throws it out there. The senior makes the catch. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
Second and 1. Ball on the 24. James lines up in the shotgun. James drops back. He throws left. The ball is tipped.
That's just a great defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
So that'll make it third down. From their own 24-yard line. It's third and 1. The Rams come out in the ace formation. And he tackles him hard at the 21. An incredible series for the defense, and they get him out after 3 plays.
That offense has to regroup and come up with a plan to move the ball down the field next time.
Fourth and 4.
The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. May is back awaiting the punt. It's away, short punt. May fields it at the 50. He lost the ball. Offense falls on it. Coach, what can you do to avoid those turnovers?
Well, you just got to get back to the fundamentals. For the skilled players, that means hanging on to the football.
First down, 10 to go. Ball right around midfield. James off the fake. He unloads it. Incomplete pass. McDougal was the intended target, so that'll make it second down. Second and 10. They line up the 50-yard line. Gives it off. And he's tackled at the 48-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry. They line up at the 48.
Ball on the 48.
Here's third and 8. Colorado State goes with the ace set here. He lets it fly. And that one's fallen incomplete. And now it's fourth down.
Fourth and 8.
They come out in a punt formation.
48-yard line.
Black back deep to return. Thomas punched it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. Calls for the fair catch. Just about ready to call the first play of this drive. They were able to pick up a field goal on their last possession.
They'll start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
And he hits him hard at the 27-yard line. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
Second down, about 12 yards to go.
Ball on
the 27-yard line. Nickel defense. Edwards, back to pass. Slings it right. Finds his receiver.
That was not an easy catch, but he made it look effortless, Coach.
That's because it was effortless. Most kids would make that a tough catch, but this kid can make it in his sleep. Great play.
First
From their own 42-yard line.
42-yard
First down. Ryan, the lone back.
391.
First down, 10 yards to go.
On the 42-yard line.
3 inside 4.
Drops back to pass. Here's a quick throw.
That's not a bad decision right there. He's just got to give his man a shot at catching it.
Yep, he put a little bit too much on that pass.
They line up at the 42.
On the 42-yard
It's second down.
line.
Colorado State lines up defensively in a 3-4. His receiver has it, and they make the stop at the 37-yard line.
The defense was coming with heat on that play.
Yeah, but the offensive line did a good job of picking up their assignments, and that gave the quarterback enough time to throw a nice pass to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Missed tackle. He's taken down at the 22-yard line. Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. Arizona State sets up in the eye. Can't wrap him up.
They sure shut down the halfback on that play.
Boy, they were in the backfield in a hurry. The back just had no space to run the football.
They line up at the 22.
Ball on the 22-yard
Second down.
line.
The Devils line up with a single set backfield. And he tackles him hard at the 20-yard line. Ryan comes away with 2 yards on the carry. We've got 3rd and 8. This is the 8th play of this drive. Arizona State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Steps up, wants to throw outside.
Yeah, the tight end caught the ball, but not before he stepped out of bounds. Good call there by the referee.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. This will just add insult to injury. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Arizona State is
He
lined
kicks it
up
off.
for the kickoff.
West takes it at the 4. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll start this drive at the 31-yard line. The Devils line up with 6 defensive backs. They'll throw on first down. Throws this one out to the left. And he brings it down at the 40. And he's finally shoved out at the 31. Heck of a catch by the wideout to pick up a nice chunk of yardage.
This kid is a very special football player. He can make the catch over the middle of traffic, or he can take it the distance using his speed. He can do it all.
First down, 10 yards to go. West gets the ball. Foley brings him down for a loss.
Oh, man. He'll feel that one in the morning.
That's called making a statement. When you get into the backfield like that and put somebody on their back, it really sends a message.
Second
down and 12. Ball on the 33-yard line.
33-yard line.
Arizona State has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. James back to pass. And he's hit as he throws. Tackle made at the 29. A pickup of 4 on the play. It's third down.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Colorado State sets up with 4 receivers. Bogle comes up with a sack. Well, guys, it was the linebacker that got to the quarterback.
Yep, the quarterback should have read that blitz and got rid of the ball.
Fourth and 14.
They line up to punt this one
Ball
away.
on the 35-yard line.
Thomas is waiting for the snap. Thomas punts it, and it doesn't look like he got all of that one. Signals for a fair catch. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another.
They'll
go
take
to
over
work
at the 13-yard line. First and 10.
They're lining up in the 5-2. Throws this one out to the left. Burks with the tackle at the 21-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
They line up at the 21.
Ball on the
It's 2nd and 2.
line.
The Rams bring in their dime package. Edwards steps back to pass. He passes it. That's incomplete.
Wow, you don't get any more open than that.
Right now, the quarterback cannot believe he just missed his man. That had big play written all over it.
From their own 21-yard line.
Ball on the
3rd down and 2.
21-yard line.
Edwards will throw for it. Looks. He's wrapped up for the sack.
He really fought to get to the quarterback that time.
And it paid off too, Kirk. That was his 5th sack of the season.
Well, he's certainly shown that he can get it done on a week-to-week basis.
They better worry about him today.
Fourth and 7.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. Hamilton awaits the snap. Hamilton punts it away, and this is just a beauty. Great kick. West fields it at the 39. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
Well, Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to. They're going to look
Take
to do
over
the same
at the
here.
38-yard line. 1st and 10.
Colorado State lines up in a shotgun set. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Ball on the 38-yard
Ball on their own
line.
38. One man backfield. James, little drop to the right. And he's leveled at the 36. They didn't let him get anything going on that play.
No, they didn't. Heck, they didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's third down. Arizona State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He's looking to pass. He's going right. It's tipped.
That's a fantastic defensive effort.
Yeah, the deflection prevented them from getting any yards. And now it's 4th down.
Fourth and 12.
The Rams
Ball
line
on
up
the
to punt.
36-yard line.
May is back deep to return the punt. He gets it away. May takes it to the 32. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll take over at the 34.
Take over at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
6 DBs in the lineup. Edwards with the play fake. He lets it fly. The ball is tipped.
This is
pass
just
ball
tough defense.
Yeah, if the safety was just a split second quicker, then he could have picked that one off as well.
It's 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Arizona State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Makes a move. Haynes brings him down at the 37. Ryan gets 3 yards on the carry, so that'll make it 3rd down. From their own 37-yard line, it's 3rd and 7. Arizona State comes out with an I formation. Into coverage, and the defense has it. And that interception might be what they needed to get back in this ball game.
Nice try, Brad. Keep their hopes up, but I don't think they have a chance of winning this. They're too far down to catch up.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
1st and 10.
Drops back on 1st down with the throw. The ball is tipped. The quarterback really lucked out there.
I thought they had a chance for an interception, but I'm sure they'll settle for the incompletion. It still was a good play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. One man backfield. West on the inside handoff. That's a great tackle at the 39. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1. From the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Somehow gets the ball away. I think the pressure forced that miscue, guys.
Yeah, good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
4th and 11.
So they're set to punt this one away.
39-yard line.
Mixon is back deep to return. Thomas punts it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. Calls for the fair catch. Black takes it at the 16.
Personal foul. Kick catching interference on the kicking team. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Rams line up with 6 defensive backs. Edwards on first down. Throws to the middle. Complete. Brought down at the 41. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
And this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who you can rely on.
From their own 41-yard line.
41-yard
It's first
line.
down. Colorado State lines up defensively in a 3-4. Edwards drops to throw. Stepping up. Throws it. And it falls incomplete.
You can credit that incompletion to the pass rush. Great job of not letting the quarterback get comfortable back there.
He didn't throw a good pass at all.
All that, Kirk. He was under pressure. Unbelievable pressure.
They line up at the 41.
Ball on the
Second and 10.
41-yard line.
Edwards hands off. He jukes. Tackle at the 43. Ryan gains about 2 yards on the run. That'll bring up third down. Third down, 8 yards to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Is an impact player, and on third and long, you better expect him to make a play. Has some daylight. He's taken down at the 49. Decent gain, but they're still just short of the first down.
Yeah, if the receiver would have reached the ball out a little bit, he would have been able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, but that's tough to do when you have this defense coming after you.
The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Hamilton is waiting for the snap. Hangs it up high. Signals for a fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. This drive will start at the 20. Colorado State in a 4-wide set. And the defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
From their own 20-yard line.
Ball on the 20-yard
Second down.
line.
West lines up as a single back. And they make the stop at the 22-yard line. Arizona State just took their first time out. They line up at the 22. Third down. Arizona State lines up in a dime defense here. Hands it off. He jukes him, and he's level at the 23-yard line. Arizona State will have one timeout remaining. The Rams line up to punt. Thomas awaits the snap. Thomas punts it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. May fields it at the 50. The defense did a good job against them the last time they had the ball, forcing the punt.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
They'll start this drive at the 48-yard
line. First and 10.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Edwards drops back. Lets it fly. Caught. That's a loss of about 5. From their own 47-yard line. Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Edwards set to go to the air. Comes across the middle. He's tackled at the 35-yard line.
This is a simple case of finding the hole in the zone. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and then found his man.
Yep, give the receiver some credit too. He got open, then made a nice catch for the first down.
Lets it fly. Got his man on the run. Another pass, another completion. And guys, he's already got 300 yards.
You know, he's on pace to break some records. What do you think, Kirk?
Might be too early to say, but 300 yards in the first half is pretty impressive.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters most. He drops back, moves up in the pocket. He snags it. Dixon with the tackle at the 3-yard line. The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good game.
Boy, he's throwing the football with some pop, isn't he, Coach?
Hey, if he's not careful, he's going to break his receiver's finger.
Though with the half ending, they're just going to try to put 3 points up on the board. The defense sets up in the dime. It's up, and it's right down the middle. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off. Price fields it at the 2. And it's been total dominance here in the first half. Our score, Arizona State 33, Colorado State nothing. We're ready to start the second half. The teams are lined up for the kickoff.
Start the second half.
He sends it downfield. May takes it at the 21, sheds a tackler. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
The Devils go with the I formation. Looks like he's going to run. And they make the stop at the 38-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play. Second down.
5. Ball on the 38-yard line.
And he can't get away from the pressure. We've got 3rd and 8.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ryan alone in the backfield. There's a play fake. Across the middle. Complete. What a catch. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
First down. Edwards looking to throw on first down. Surveys the field. Maine was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it second down. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48. Ryan is the deep back as they line up in the I. Edwards fakes a handoff, throws. As his fullback, they'll bring him down at the 45-yard line. They complete that play-action pass, good for 7 yards. They'll line it up again on third down.
On the 45-yard line.
They line up in an I. Back to pass. Look out! And that one's incomplete. Good time to bring the pressure.
Yeah, I like it, because even if you can't come up with a sack, just let the quarterback know you're coming. Make him feel your presence. Sometimes that's just as effective as a sack.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Cribbs is the deep man awaiting the return. He punts it away. It's a high kick. Cook signals for a fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Tackled for a loss. It's second and 13. Ball on the 11-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. James back to throw. Throws this one out to the right. Oh, he had a shot at the pick. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So that'll make it third down. Third and 13. Ball on their own 11. Colorado State lines up in a shotgun set. James drops back to pass. Feeling the pressure. Got it to him on the run. At the 40. Across midfield. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. And he will score.
This quarterback just keeps producing and producing, Kurt.
Yeah, that was his 25th touchdown pass this year. Not bad, huh, Coach?
Man, not bad at all. This kid could play quarterback for me any day.
They'll line up for the extra point. He splits the uprights for the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And this one's a short kick. Myers fields it at the 18. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. One-man backfield. Edwards drops back on first down. He's looking for his man. Has it to the senior. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
Second down, 3 yards to go. Ball on their own 38. The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Nice play fake. He lets it go. About 3 yards on the play fake. Third down, less than a yard.
Ball on the
Ball on their own
41-yard
41.
line.
Arizona State will line up in a jumbo set here. On play action, Edwards gets sacked for the loss. Kirk, how many sacks do they have now?
And that gives them 5 for the game. This offensive line has got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. West will be the return man. He gets it off. Signals for a fair catch. Now we see the offense come onto the field.
And you know who's trembling right now? That defensive secondary.
Secondary should be trembling after all the yards that they gave up that last time.
They'll start at the 31-yard line.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Back to pass. Across the middle. And he's got him on the run. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
Second down and less than a yard.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
They've got their man lined up in the backfield, but will they give it to him? Inside handoff. Black brings him down at the 44. Fuller is walking off the field now, and the trainers are going to have a close look at him.
Some coaches want to say mind over matter, but if you're hurt, you're hurt. Simple as that. Nothing you can do about it.
First
From their own 44-yard line.
44-yard
First down. James tosses it left, and he just got drilled.
And that was an excellent tackle. He used perfect form to bring the ball carrier down.
They line up at the 41. Second down. James pitches out to the right. Williams brings him down for a loss. Nowhere to go on that play, Coach.
Boy, you're absolutely right, Brad. This is a great job by the defense in not giving him any room to create anything.
They line up at the 38. We've got third and long here. Colorado State sets up with 4 receivers. James back to pass. Looking. He passes it. He's got it to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. That was some kind of catch and run by the halfback.
That was a mismatch that the offense took advantage of. He completely burned the defender for the score.
So the kicking team will line up for the point after. He makes the PAT. So with over 10 minutes left here in the third quarter, our score is Arizona State 33, Colorado State 14.
Colorado
The kicker looks
State
like he's
is
ready to
lined
kick
up
this
for the
one
kick.
off. Kicks off. Myers takes it at the 20. Gets past the tackler. There's a flag down, and it looks like this one's coming back.
Clipping on the receiving team. 15 yards from the spot of the
That's
foul.
frustrating for a
First down.
coach when you preach fundamentals every week and then have someone called for clipping. That penalty really is going to set
They'll
them
take
back.
over at the 19-yard
This drive will
line.
start at the
First and
19-yard
10.
line. Ryan alone in the backfield, and he throws right away. This one is incomplete.
Great play. That's how you make someone drop the football. Let them know you're there, and then, wow, put your pads on them.
That's the way you make it hard to catch the ball. I will say that. I agree.
Second and 10.
They line up at
Ball
the
on
19.
19-yard
Second
line.
down and 10 to go. Edwards fakes the handoff. Picked off with the deflection. That INT puts them in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big Mo on their side.
The
We'll see if they can
Colorado State
capitalize
Rams
on the
will
good
start
field
the drive
position.
at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
The Rams set up in the gun. He steps up, and he can't get away from the pressure. Second and long. Ball on the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Rams have 5 receivers on this play. Steps up in the pocket. Someone got a hand on it.
The pass ball
Bush
is incomplete.
was the intended target. That'll make it third down. We've got third and long here.
Ball on the
27.
27-yard line.
Arizona State brings in the nickel here. Looks to pass. He rifles it. Good open field tackle. And that short pass play just isn't going to cut it on third and long. That'll bring up fourth down. They'll call on the field goal unit here. This one is from 38 yards away. The kick is up, and he's got it. And here's the Pontiac drive summary.
Colorado
Looks like
State
they're ready for the
is
kick.
lined up for the kickoff.
And this one's a short kick. May takes it to 15. So the offense will come out and try to turn things around after an interception on their last drive.
The quarterback has to get that interception out of his head. You can't be scared to keep firing away in this game or the defense will tear you apart.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. Somebody jumped early down there.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
He just flinched.
Brad, one of the most frustrating penalties is a false start because they are the easiest penalties to avoid. It just takes some focus.
Feeds it to the back. Juke move. Burks with the tackle at the 45-yard line.
And the offensive line did a good job of picking up the blitz.
Yep, the defense over-pursued the play, and it helped them get some good yards.
Second down. The Sun Devils line up with a single set backfield. Throws, and it falls incomplete. Castillo was the intended target on the play. That'll make it third down. We've got third down and one. Ball on the 45-yard line. The Devils are lining up with three receivers. Ryan gets it on the inside. They convert the third down with that short run. It's first and 10. Ball right around midfield. They'll throw on first down. He throws. It's deflected. It falls incomplete. The quarterback aired it out, but too far.
Yeah, great try by the receiver. Technically, he caught the pass, but he won't get credit for the catch because he was out of bounds.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48. The Rams bring in the nickel package. Hands it to the back. St. Croix tackles him at the 50-yard line. Ryan comes away with 2 yards on the carry. That'll bring up third down. They'll line it up again on third down.
50-yard line.
The defense is playing the pass on this one. And he's hammered as he lets it go. Catches it. There's a very impressive open field tackle. Well, the tight end just went over the 100-yard mark with that last catch.
You don't see too many tight ends catching that many balls.
Well, this guy's a legitimate weapon for the quarterback out there.
They line up at the 38.
Ball on the 38-yard
It's first down.
line.
Edwards steps back to pass. He'll dump it short, and it's caught. Tackle made at the 34-yard line. He got a lot of jersey on that play. Not too much argument about this call.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first
He didn't
down.
even try to hide it there. That was a blatant holding call.
They'll call that every time.
First down.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Ryan lines up as a single back. Edwards drops back on first down. And down he goes at the 38-yard line. The screen play worked that time for a decent pickup.
Yep, you're right. Excellent call to go to the screen to maybe slow down this defensive pass rush a little bit.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Edwards with the give. Tackle at the 36-yard line. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain.
Third and 8. Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Devils come out in the H formation. He looks. He throws left. He snags it. He's taken down at the 30-yard line. Doesn't get enough for the first down.
Yeah, nice job of making a few yards, but they got to be disappointed they didn't make the first down.
So it's fourth down. And the kicking team's on to try this 47-yard field goal. It has the distance. And it is good. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Lined up for the kickoff.
Kicks it off. Price from his own end zone. The defense was able to keep him out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. Ace backfield. James back to throw. He lets it go. Got it to the senior. How about that pass, fellas?
Well, Brad, the defense was coming with a blitz, and that opened some room for these guys to get open.
Yeah, and if you're coming with the blitz, you better get to this quarterback. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
First and 10. Ball on the 32. Colorado State lines up in a shotgun set. Ball is loose, fumble. Richard with a recovery. What a play. The linebacker comes up with a fumble.
That was a nice play. Couldn't have done better myself, you guys.
This is a great place to start the drive on the opponent's side of the 50.
First and 10.
The Sun Devils go with the I formation. Little shake and bake move. Sheds that one. He spins. And they make the stop at the 17-yard line. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Clipping on the offense. 15-yard penalty. Still
That one's going to put him way back.
You just can't block a player from behind like that, or it's going to cost you.
First
and long. Ball on the 35-yard line. The defense sets up in the nickel. First down, looking to throw. The ball is tipped. Great coverage, and it's intercepted. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass of the day.
These guys knew they had to make a statement today, Kirk, and I think this is their statement.
They have played their tails off today, Coach. Everybody has been flying around this field making plays.
The offense will take over at the 26-yard line.
At the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Colorado State goes with the ace set here. James with the toss. Brought down at the 26. Harvey, he may have been seriously injured on that play.
That wasn't pretty. I'm guessing we aren't going to see him back in the game today.
They line up at the 26.
Ball on the
So it's 2nd and 10.
line.
James lines up with 4 wide out. It goes straight to the back. Richards brings him down at the 26-yard line. Nothing going on that one.
Third
From their
and
own
10.
26-yard
Ball
line.
on the 26-yard
It's 3rd down.
line.
The defense lines up with 6 DBs. pass. He unloads it. It's tipped.
He wasn't letting the receiver get to that one.
That's a big play on third down to get a hand in there and break up the pass.
I think the quarterback would like to have that one back.
Fourth and 10.
It's fourth down, and the
Ball on
punt team lines up.
26-yard line.
Thomas is waiting for the snap. It's a short kick. Mays fields it at the 50, and he gets just a little on the return.
That time, the coverage was all over him.
Yeah, good downfield pursuit.
First
And they'll take over at
Ball
midfield.
on the 50-yard line.
They line up in an I. Edwards drops to throw. He delivers. Catches it. Knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That pass play gets him roughly 3 yards. They line up at the 47.
Ball on the
Second and 7 coming up
47-yard
here.
line.
Edwards passes. He's hit and got away. White with a takedown at the 38-yard line.
You know, it's really easy to overlook those guys on the line.
Yeah, the defense came after them, and those linemen held them long enough for the quarterback to throw for a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
First down. Look at the throw. He throws right. Someone got a hand on it.
I tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come
Second
back
and
to the
10.
ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
The defense sets up in the nickel. Ryan gets the carry. He's taken down at the 35. Ryan gains around 3 yards on the run. Third down and 7 to go. Ball on the 35. Colorado State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Throws it. And it's intercepted. He's got some blockers. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown. And it ain't over yet.
That's not where the quarterback wanted to throw that football, Kirk.
Yeah, but how about the play by the defender? That was a great interception and an even better effort to bring the ball back for a touchdown.
And they're lining up for the PAT. And he adds the extra point. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter, our score, Arizona State 36, Colorado State 24.
Colorado
Everyone's
State
all
is
lined up and
for
ready for the kickoff. And this one's a short kick. Myers takes it to 21. All that work and nothing to show for their last drive.
Yeah, but these are tough kids, physically and mentally. I wouldn't be surprised to see them put together another long drive and get some points this time.
Here's a look at the offensive production statistics, brought to you by Coke. Arizona State comes to the line with 3 wide. Looks. He throws it. Caught. They got to the quarterback a little late there.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. '15-yard penalty. Automatic.
Big
First
penalty
down.
there, guys. 15 yards.
He's got to know that the refs won't allow him to take the quarterback down so late.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 47. Ryan, the lone back. Edwards goes with the play fake. It's complete. They'll bring him down at the 38. Nice catch by the receiver.
And that reception put him over the century mark for the day. And you want to know something, Kirk?
What's that?
This receiver is the real deal. He's a great playmaker.
First and
From the
10.
38-yard line. First down. Edwards pitches out to the left. Newell brings him down at the 37. Ryan gains about a yard on the play, so that'll make it 2nd down. They line up at the 37. It's 2nd down and 9 to go.
37-yard line.
High formation here. Throws it out there. It's deflected, and it's picked off from the tip. And they badly needed that interception.
It's sure going to help. If they can march down the field and score, watch out. We might have a game here.
They'll get the ball
Colorado
here
State
at the
Rams
42.
will start the drive at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Rams with 4 receivers. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the
Ball on the
43-yard
43.
line.
Handoff on the draw. Juke move. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. They line up at the 47.
Ball on the
It's 3rd
47-yard
down.
line.
Colorado State goes with the ace set here. They hand it off. He jukes him. And he's taken down at the 46-yard line.
Close call, but it's good for the 1st down.
That defender down there is upset. He knows that if he would have gotten to the play a second sooner, he would have been able to make the stop. But a great call and a good run there on 3rd down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. West will try the left side. Boley tackles him at the 45. West gets about a yard on the play, so that'll make it 2nd down. From the 45-yard line.
Ball on the
2nd down.
45-yard line.
James has 4 receivers lined up here.
Big dog.
He's looking. Look out! They can't connect. Incomplete.
They almost got to him that time.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
The Rams line up with 4 wideouts. James drops back, steps up in the pocket, throwing right. This one will fall incomplete.
Drop passes. That'll drive the coach crazy. That'll drive the quarterback crazy. And that'll drive the fans crazy.
Well, I'm sure he'll get an earful when he gets to the sideline.
You bet he will.
45-yard line.
Black is back to receive. Thomas punts it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. Calls for the fair catch.
Personal foul. Kick catching interference on the kicking team. 15 yards from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
First down.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Drops back on first down. He's looking down the middle, and they couldn't hook up on that one. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time player, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, the ball should have been picked off.
It's second and 10. Ball on the 40. Edwards delivers, and he's got him on the streak. Coach, what do you got for us?
I just can't get over the play of this quarterback. Get this stat, fellas. He's now over 400 yards passing for the day.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Rams line up in a nickelback. He zips it out to the left, and they make the stop at the 34.
That was a laser, Kirk. This guy has a huge arm.
Yeah, it's like he's throwing darts, but it's coming at about 86 miles an hour.
They line up at the 34. It's second down. They use 4 linebackers. Edwards with the give. Newman with the tackle at the 33-yard line. Ryan picks up a yard on the play. And that's the end of the third quarter. Our score in this one, Arizona State 36, Colorado State 24.
Third
From
and
the 33-yard line.
On the 33-yard line.
The Rams bring in the nickel package. Edwards still has it. He sails it long, and they bring him down at the 2. What an arm.
Well, here the quarterback throws it to a spot. You can tell that the quarterback and receiver have worked over and over on this. He may not impress you with style points, but that time he shows off a big arm and delivers a bullet right there.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters most. The Devils line up in a goal line formation. They bring him down. Second down and goal. Ball on the 7. 5 DBs on the field. On play action, he's going right, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown. He's got 3 touchdown passes in this game.
And that last one was the best of the bunch, if you'd ask me. Great throw, great catch.
They'll line up for the point after. And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Decent kick. Price fields it in the end zone. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. James with 3 wide receivers. James back to throw. He lets it go. Catches it. That's a 2-yard loss. Second down and 12. Ball on the 19. Nickel defense. They'll give it off here. Makes a move. They'll bring him down at the 24. The halfback picks up maybe 5 yards on the draw play. From their own 24-yard line. Third down, 7 yards to go. The Rams line up with 5 receivers. James throws. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
They line up at the 40.
First and 10.
First down.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Mixon tackles him for a loss on the play.
Makes the
A loss
stop.
on that one as
1
he couldn't
yard
get past
loss
those big
on the
linemen.
play.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
Second and 11. Ball on the 39-yard line. Handoff to the right. Oh, man, did he take a hit. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. West lines up as a single back. James set to go to the air. He looks. He's looking for his man. Complete. What a catch.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball right around midfield. Colorado State lines up in a shotgun set. Wants to throw outside. And he did a nice job breaking up that pass.
Well, he did a great job here of not risking a big gain. Instead, he just batted it down.
So it's second and 10. And this is the 8th play of the drive. One-man backfield. James tosses to the left side. And they'll get him in the backfield.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
The defense sets up in the dime. Steps up. Got hit as he threw. And it falls incomplete. He got the ball away, but it wasn't anywhere near a completion.
Nah, he just wanted to avoid the sack.
Looks like they've decided to go for it here. James is back in the gun. James needs this pass. Under pressure. Got him. They tried to throw for it, but ended up getting sacked. Not much of a chance on that one.
Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
Excellent field position to start the drive.
At the 42-yard line. First and 10.
The Devils line up with a single set backfield. Looking, throwing right, has some daylight, and he's shoved out of bounds at the 30. The tight end with a nice catch there.
Gain of 12 on the play.
They line up at the 30.
Ball on the
It's first down.
30-yard line.
They're lining up in the 5-2. Edwards back to throw. Edwards throws it out there. The 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. And that is touchdown number 15 for this receiver on the season.
The defense knew that this receiver was one of the main players they had to shut down. But this kid is so good that no matter how many people they cover him with, he still makes plays.
This guy always finds a way to get open. He makes the quarterback's job look easy. Just throw the ball up. Let him come down with it.
They'll line up for the extra point here. He makes the PAT. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Arizona State ready to kick this one off.
Arizona
West
State
and
is
Price
lined up
back
with a
deep to
kickoff.
return. He kicks it off. West fields it at the 3. Takes off a tackle. Their last drive ended when they decided to try for it on 4th down and were turned away by the defense. Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers brought to you by Coca-Cola. James with the give. There he goes. They'll bring him down at the 38. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times did we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38. They'll work from the shotgun. Second down and 10 to go.
Ball on the
Ball on their own 38. West gets it on the inside. Williams brings him down at the 39. West gets about a yard on the play. That'll make it 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on their own 39. Going with the shotgun here. James drops back to pass. They can't connect. Incomplete.
He just beat the ball to the receiver's hands on that play. Nice deflection.
Yep, and now it's 4th down.
Fourth and 9.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. May is back deep to return. Thomas punts it, and it doesn't look like he got all of that one. May fields it at the 34. Well, I'll tell you guys, the passing game was sure on target during their last drive.
And the quarterback had great protection by his offensive line. When he gets time, he can pick you apart.
They'll start
take
this
over
drive at the
37-yard
37.
line. First and
Arizona
10.
State sets up in the eye. Edwards still has it. Throws. Complete. He's taken down at the 42. A pickup of 5. Second and 5.
Ball on the
42.
42-yard line.
Drops back to pass. He passes it. He's got his tight end. And he's taken down at the 40-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
Yeah, and this is a play that we saw in practice the other day over and over again.
And as a coach, you like it when all that practice pays off and your players execute in the game like they did all week in practice. Good job.
Arizona State comes out with an I formation.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on first down. Edwards lets it fly. He snags it. Taken back 3 yards. They line up at the 43. Second and 13 coming up here.
13.
Edwards steps back to pass. Over the middle. And this one falls incomplete. He should have had that one, guys.
Well, that's a lack of concentration, don't you think, Coach?
Oh, you bet it is, and he'll be reminded of that on the sideline for sure.
Third and about 13 yards.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Edwards drops back. Wants to throw outside. Complete. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
Looks like they're going to go for it on fourth down. The defense is playing the pass on this one. Back to pass. He throws it. Catches it. And he stops short of the first down. They hold on fourth down.
Now that's how you get a team motivated. I wouldn't be surprised to see their offense take the field with an explosive power attack.
They'll set up shop at the 31-yard
The
line.
State Rams will start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
Tosses it out. Holy brings him down for a loss.
1, 2, 3. Kirk, he might be out for the count.
Oh, what a hit. You know, at the end of the year, you're going to look back at this and remember this is one of the hits of the year. That guy can really bring it.
They line up at the 30. Second and 11.
30-yard line.
From the gun. James back to throw. He's going left. And it's incomplete. The ball is roughly separated from the receiver by the defender.
And that's the way you play defense. Rough and tough with no apologies.
From their own 30-yard line.
Ball on the
3rd and 11 coming up
30-yard
here. 4 wide receivers in the formation. James drops to throw. He throws left. And that one's incomplete. So the defense stops him on 3rd down.
Those were 3 very good plays by this defense.
Yeah, Kirk, they really buckled down with this lead. They're playing very well.
4th and 11.
The Rams
Ball on
line up the punt.
30-yard line.
May will be the return man. He punts it. May fields it at the 41. A confident defense heads out onto the field after stopping this offense on a 4th down attempt the last time they were on the field.
And the last thing you want to do is to come out and do nothing again and give them even more confidence.
They'll go to work at the
State
45.
Sun Devils take over at the 45-yard line. First and 10.
Ryan, the lone back. Edwards on first down. He lets it go. Complete. Burks tackles him at the 41. Looks like someone was called for holding.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first
He didn't
down.
even try to hide it there. That was a blatant holding call.
They'll call that every time.
It's first and a mile. Ball on the 35-yard line. Arizona State goes with the ace set here. He throws. Got it. And he's tackled at the 26.
That was a pretty impressive play.
Yep, but we've seen this all game long, Kirk.
There's still no excuse for this defense to just shut down. I mean, you'd think that they'd work a little bit harder to stop the offense when they're losing this bad.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the
26-yard line. Ryan lines up as a single back.
133.
Wants to throw outside. And it falls incomplete.
They almost had 6 points. The receiver just couldn't hang on.
That was a tough catch to make, but this defense can breathe a small sigh of relief now.
From the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard
It's second down.
line.
The Devils come out in the ace formation. Ryan up the gut. And they'll bring him down behind the line. And the linebacker comes up and makes a big stop.
This is textbook. This is how you're supposed to play against the run.
Yeah, and that time the defense got him to go backwards.
Third and 11 here.
Ball on the
27.
27-yard line.
Drops back to pass. Throws it. And now it's fourth down. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempts. This one is from about 44 yards away. This will just add insult to injury. It's up. And he's got it.
Pretty good kick right there, and it wasn't an easy one.
They did everything right. It was a good snap, a good hold, and then a good kick.
Arizona State is lining up to kick this one off. West and Price back to return. Kicks it away. West takes it at the 4. Guys, what do you think about this situation?
Hopefully we'll see the offense move this ball up the field a little bit.
Yeah, Coach, they really haven't had too much success today. But this is an opportunity for them to get their team back on track and build some confidence going into the next game.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. The Rams are lining up with 3 receivers. Tackle at the 28-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. It's second down. Lets it go. Got it to him on the run. Singletary with a takedown at the 39. There's a player down, and it doesn't look good from here. First down. Colorado State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Looks, he rolls left. James goes down with a sack. He got a lot of jersey on that play. Not too much argument about this call.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still first
Nothing
down.
gets under a coach's skin more than a penalty like that.
Believe me, I know any time a player on my team committed a penalty, they were running stadium steps the next day.
First and long. Ball on their own 29.
29-yard line.
Colorado State goes with the ace set here. West gets a pitch, and he takes a big hit at the 26. So the toss to the halfback doesn't work. That's a loss of about 3 on the play. They line up at the 26. We've got a second and long. The Rams with 4 receivers. He throws left, and they couldn't hook up on that one.
I know the pass was fired pretty hard, but you still have to catch it.
That's right. The only reason it's out there is to catch the football.
From their own 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
The Rams come out in a shotgun. He steps up. He throws it. He snags it. Weatherford tackles him at the 31.
I know I've said this all week, but I like this kid's arm. He's got good mechanics and a nice touch on the ball. He's not doing bad in this game either, my friend.
Not bad is right, Lee. That last pass gives him over 300 yards on the day.
Thomas is waiting for the snap. Thomas punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it. Weatherford fields it at the 42. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
Gain of 4 yards.
They'll take
start
over
the
at
drive
the 46.
At the 46-yard line. First and 10.
With the game well in hand, they're going to get the other quarterback some playing time. Harris hands it off. He's tackled at the 48. That's a nice 6-yard gain.
Gain of 6 on the play.
They line up at the 48.
Ball
Second
on
and
the
4.
48-yard line.
The defense sets up with 5 defensive linemen. Harris with a nice play fake. Harris delivers. Cook with the tackle at the 36-yard line. And a pretty smart call right there.
You're absolutely right. The reason why this play worked is that the play action froze the defense just enough to allow the receiver to get open.
First and
They
10.
line up at the 36.
Ball on the
First down.
36-yard line.
Arizona State lines up in a double tight set. Gandy brings him down at the 23.
And remember one thing that this coach said, they will force it down this defense's throat until they prove that they can stop it.
Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. The Devils go with the I formation. Harris still has it. He passes it. Edwards was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll bring up second down. So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
133.
Harris hands it off. No, play fake. He gets sacked on the play. From the 25-yard line. Third down, 12 yards to go. Arizona State goes with the ace set here. He gets the pass away. Picked off. Lee, do you think they'll be able to capitalize on the interception?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to make much difference. They've dug themselves in a pretty big hole.
The offense will take over at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line. First and 10.
The Rams come out in the ace formation. James pitches out to the right. Brought down at the 26-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards there on the halfback toss. From their own 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard
Second and 5 coming
line.
up here. Colorado State in a 4-wide set. James back to pass. Down the middle. Caught. And down he goes at the 40-yard line.
Defense was coming with heat on that play.
Yep, the offensive line did a good job of picking up their assignments. That gave the quarterback enough time to throw a nice pass to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
3 wideouts here for another run. That's a great tackle at the 41. West gains about a yard on the play. That'll bring up second down. It's second and 9. Ball on the 41. They'll line it up with 4 wide receivers. He drops back. Looking. Throwing left. Incomplete pass.
Kirk.
Yeah, Coach.
Did you see that drop pass?
Yeah, but it's safe to say that he heard footsteps, don't you think? I mean, the defender almost got there at the same time as the football.
All right. Well, the correct answer is yes, he did drop the football.
41-yard
Come on,
line.
sweetheart. The quarterback is trying to get you the ball. You got to make those kind of plays out there.
Throws. Finds his receiver. Tackle at the 44.
Now that's what you have to do on 3rd and long.
Yep, they went right at him and hit him in the mouth. That's a great conversion to get the first down.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers brought to you by Coca-Cola. Colorado State lines up in a shotgun set. Lets it fly. And this one falls incomplete.
Man, I thought he was going to catch that one. He had it in his hands for a second.
Yep, and in that same second, the defender smashed into him, knocking the ball loose. Great defense.
Sure was, Coach.
Second and 10.
They line up at the 44.
Ball on the 44-yard
It's second and 10. West gets the toss. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line. And that gives him 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
It's always special when you reach that 1,000-yard mark.
Yeah, Coach, it's hard enough for these players to stay healthy for an entire season, let alone rush for 1,000 yards.
3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 36. They'll try to get the first on the ground. And he gets the first down.
That guy just went pow and took it in. He wasn't stopping until he got that 1st and 10.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. The Rams line up with a single set backfield. Throwing right. His back makes the catch. Looked like the linebackers bid on that play fake.
I didn't even know the quarterback had the ball. That's worth a yo.
First and 10. They're in the red zone. They'll line it up with 4 wide receivers. He looks to throw on first down. He flings it. Batted ball. Great play by the safety to keep him out of the end zone.
If he doesn't get a hand in there, that's going to be 6. Nice individual effort there by the safety.
Here's the 11th play of the drive.
14-yard line.
The Devils line up in a nickel back. West takes it up the middle. Johnson with a takedown at the 10-yard line. West gains about 4 yards on the play.
Third
They line
and
up at the
6.
10.
Ball
Third down.
on the 10-yard line.
The Rams come out in the ace formation. He passes it, and he's got it. Going the other way now. He spins. He's tackled at the 10. And that was interception number 3 for this defense. Have they got to be happy about that? And it looks like we've got our Coca-Cola players of the game. Very well played game by these gentlemen. Gives it to the back. Burks with the tackle at the 15-yard line. They get about 5 yards from the halfback.
Gain on the play.
They line up at the 15.
Ball on the 15-yard
Second down.
line.
The Devils line up in a goal line formation. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. And now the ball is loose. Dixon brings him down at the 23. They narrowly escape there.
It was close, but he recovers a fumble for his team and avoids a turnover.
First down, 10 yards to
Ball
go.
on the
They're in the
23-yard
eye.
line.
Grigsby will run it again. He jukes, and down he goes
Number
at the
24
24.
on the carry.
Grigsby
1
gets about a yard on
gain
the play.
Second
They line
and
up at the
9.
24.
Ball on the 24-yard
It's second down.
line.
The Sun Devils come to the line with their jumbo package. And this blowout is finally over. Any final thoughts on this one, Coach?
I can't say enough about this performance. Arizona State played an excellent game out there, dominating on both sides of the ball. They've got to feel pretty good after blowing out a team like this.
Well, it's been a pleasure bringing you this game. Again, our final score, Arizona State 53, Colorado State 24. From our family here at EA Sports, along with Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso, Brad Nessler thanking you for playing, and we'll see you next time.